All right, one of my favorite pastimes is carving the neck. Okay, so a few things here I wanted to point out in this guy here. And as you can see here that I have these troughs cut out strategically for these pickups. Right, so that their height is perfect. Typically what I like to do is have the top of the pickup be about the same height as the fretboard there. Okay, so I have to gouge the wood underneath it just enough, right, so that the pickup is strategically high, or in this case here, low enough. Okay, but actually what I wanted to show you was more of the carving and the curvature of the back of the neck here. Okay, and so to do that, I'm going to use my trusty drill press with the sanding disc there. So I'm going to set it up here and I'm going to show you kind of how I do this. So first off, what I like to do is hook up my vacuum cleaner to the bottom of this guy, and I just use like just a regular clamp. And I've learned that a little bit of prevention, an ounce of prevention, is worth a pound of sawdust. So I turn this guy on here, and it just kind of sucks all the time. So all the dust that's being produced from this little sanding disc is sucked into the vacuum here. So this is how I do it. Okay, so this is after I've already filed it, and kind of like, or sometimes I'll route it with the router, the round over bit on the router, just to kind of take it. But what I like to do is I like to create a taper. So what I'll do is I'll take off more down here, and then kind of like wedge it up thicker here, so it goes thinner as it goes towards the headstock here. And so yeah, so this here will take, I will literally spend hours and hours just getting this thing I'll pick it up and I'll feel it. It's like, oh, the little spot there, and I'll go back, sand it some more, come back, feel it, take a look at it, and get it perfect, just dial it in. I like to take my time and really, really, really get this thing here so it just feels just absolutely comfortable in the pocket, so to speak. All right, once I get the shape, basically where I want it, then I start off with 60 grit sandpaper, right? And I just start getting it ultra smooth. And I kind of use the light and feel it just to make sure that all the curves, there's no bumps. No ripples. And again, I just take my time, go slow, and then I work up to 120, and the same thing. And you can tell that it's getting like smoother and smoother with every. So yeah, so it makes a lot of sawdust, but hey, we call that man glitter. And then I'm gonna finally, I'll probably top out at maybe 320 grit. Oh yeah, and I can already see, well, you might not be able to see it in this light here, but it's starting to look like glass. It's starting to get like a reflective, I mean, it's polished so smooth that it's starting to get like a gloss to it. Yeah, and you can actually feel it as you're going. You can kind of feel where the bumps are. So I can feel a bump right there. Oh yeah. Dang. Feels so good, man. Smooth like a baby's bottom.